All right, I'm here with Darlington Raceway President Kerry Tharp. Kerry, man, the fans have so much that they can do here at Darlington Raceway come Mother's Day weekend. Can you kind of talk about that?
Hunter, it's going to be a weekend like none other out here. I think it's a once in a lifetime opportunity for our fans to not only experience Darlington Raceway at its finest, but NASCAR at its finest. It's the 75th anniversary of NASCAR. You couple in the fact that we have the Throwback Weekend here at NASCAR, and oh, by the way, we're also going to honor the 75 greatest living drivers this weekend. And I think it's an opportunity that we might not ever see again. I think you could easily say that this might be once in a lifetime experience to have all of these drivers together at one place at one time. And I think our fans are in store for a real treat.
Yeah, there are going to be so many legends out here. I was kind of creating a minute by minute schedule on the fourthturn.com, and I saw people like Dave Marcus and others that you just don't typically see on a list these days. So to kind of talk about all the legends that are coming out and all the opportunities for the fans to meet them.
Well, we're going to have, I think, 33 of the 44 living top 75 drivers. Obviously, some of the drivers have passed, and some that are still alive have trouble maybe getting here and that type of thing. But so we're going to have 33 of those men here, and then we're also inviting back some of the other greats of our sport. This is the 20th anniversary of the Ricky Craven, Kurt Busch finish here at Darlington. In my mind, the most exciting finish in the history of NASCAR. It's certainly the closest finish in the history of NASCAR. So Ricky's going to be here. He's going to be one of the grand marshals in our parade. He's going to be one of the co-starters of the race. And Dave Marcus, you mentioned him. He's a guy that has a lot of history, particularly with Goodyear tires. He was one of their drivers back in the day, and he's known for wearing his Goodyear hat and his wingtip shoes. And he's going to be here. And Donnie Allison is going to be here, one of the Allison brothers, and he certainly brings a lot to the fans. And then here's a name from the past for you. Hut Strickland is going to make his way up here. Someone in the Xfinity Series, I think, is running a throwback car to him. I think it might be somebody over at Junior Motorsports, actually. So I think that's going to be pretty cool. And it's an opportunity for these guys to get together, reminisce, and really, in the true spirit of the Throwback Weekend, it's a reunion like none other.
Do you have any predictions about what might happen this weekend on the track? Or
oh goodness, I think it's going to be some great racing. I think our track is shown over the test of time that it's one of the more racier tracks on the circuit. I think the truck race Friday night is going to be outstanding. Those guys and girls always put on a great show, and we're greatly pleased to be partnered with the South Carolina Department of Public Safety for that race. And then on Saturday you have the Xfinity race, and that's the Shriners Children's 200. And in my mind, that's some of the best racing that we'll see this weekend is in the Xfinity Series. And then of course on Sunday we have the Goodyear 400, and it's just a 400 miler compared to what we see in September when it's the Southern 500, and so that changes things up a little bit. So I think it's going to be three outstanding races. It's Darlington never disappoints. There's a reason the track has its nickname, Too Tough to Tame, and I think we'll see that in its full splendor this weekend.
awesome, thank you.
Thank you, Hunter.